I suppose it's around your farm health, really, and ensuring you've got a profitable, viable business that's sustainable for as many people as follow us. We've done a lot of grazing management and pasture establishment, attempted to fence out the majority of our gullies and tree them, get the biodiversity back onto the farm. I think we've been reasonably successful at that. As we've travelled that path, I then took on the role of Hard and Land Care Coordinator back 30 years ago, and we felt that whatever areas we were struggling and needing to learn about probably were pertinent to everybody, to lots of other people. Our field days tended to be strongly male attended, and a lot of women were saying they sort of felt a bit intimidated by going to the field days because they didn't feel it was a comfortable space to ask questions which may have been seen as silly questions, which of course they weren't. So we started a female pro-graze course. And from that, the women felt that they had gained an enormous amount of knowledge and confidence in the decisions that they were making and contributing to on the farm. Then just other topics came up that we've continued to meet as a group, trying to meet about every 3 months.
Being a part of a group of women talking and learning about farming, I just think is so important. My observation of our Ladies on the Land group is that, there are people in our group who are 100% operational on the farm, to others who, like I was at 22, have moved to a country town and don't know anything about farming at all. And that bringing together of information is so vitally important.
I was able to meet a lot of people by participating with Ladies on the Land. It was a great initiative that came up. It was aimed at people who were farmers or people married or associated with farmers, so we could learn a little bit more about what the people we were around were doing, and so we could ask a lot of questions without feeling silly, which was a really big thing.
I think that through Ladies on the Land we have definitely had a sharing and a cross-pollination of ideas. Between ourselves, we all come together with different issues that we see on our farm. Somebody asks a question, somebody in the group might say, oh, that happened to us, or just having the experts come in when we have people come in to talk to us about different things on the farm. We then have a discussion about it, and different people with sharing different ideas means that we can understand a problem better.
Our group of Ladies on the Land does like to share a lot of things that they have found has worked or hasn't worked. We seem to have a lot of people who don't want to hide things when they haven't worked, which I think is really brilliant.
It's an opportunity to exchange ideas with people who may not be your social or close network of friends that are all experiencing the same things. They're managing farms, they're balancing children and maybe 3 generations on a farm, and just hearing how other people are doing it helps them formulate a comfort in the decisions that they're making.
We've been able to share a lot of ideas and worked out some timing issues, have helped us be at the front rather than behind the game. Seeing what's happening in the industry and whether there's been something that's relevant to you that you need to research a bit more. So it's been really good.
The ideas and the actions that we put in place from what we learn at Ladies in the Land definitely helps future-proof our farm. Improving the health of our farm is just so important to us, and we put practices into place that we look after the pasture, we have dual crops so that we can give those pastures a rest when we need to. We've built the drought lot so we can get animals off the pastures, so we can maintain the ground cover that the land needs in order to regenerate. We've put gully erosion controls in, we've regenerated erosion areas. It's really important to us.
The Ladies on the Land group has provided a support network for women as they explore all sorts of things that are happening in their farm business and in their personal lives. And I think now with Ladies of the Land being supported by Hardin Murrumburra Landcare for the last 5 or 6 years has given them an absolute comfortable place to discuss the issues that matter to them.
The Ladies on the Land group has definitely been something there for me personally, and I think for a lot of women, where we've been able to communicate with each other about things that are hard on the farm, or even just finding solutions to problems that we have with feeding sheep or multiple machines breaking down, and just sharing hardship is, I think, really important part of being a farmer.
Ladies on the Land has been really good in helping people, not just day-to-day work, but it gives you another network of meeting other people socially.
The Ladies on the Land concept of having a cup of coffee first puts everyone in a sort of informal situation where they can, just over a cup of tea, exchange an idea. Oh, I'm thinking that this might be a good topic that we have, and that way I think we ensure that the group remains relevant because we tackle the issues that they actually want to tackle. I think nearly every meeting we've had someone new's come along to or heard about it and joined us.
The Ladies on the Land group numbers have really grown over time. It sort of was about 15 to 20. I think there's about up to 50 of the ladies now that arrived, which I think's wonderful.
I definitely feel like becoming part of Ladies on the Land and learning about making the farm a better place is contributing to making the planet a better place. Healthy soils, healthy landscape is definitely one step towards being a healthy planet. Ladies on the Land definitely feeds my thirst for learning, I suppose, and that's why I love it.